Alright, what's up guys? Got the FZ09 out. We're gonna discuss something this bike is very good at. It's a little scary how good it is at it, and I'm at the perfect spot for it. Will not disclose this location. If you end up riding with me and we ride out here, you'll find out then. If not, that's it. Gotta fix that. That's annoying. But yep, so we're just gonna hop on, show you a couple different ways this thing wheelies. I don't know if this video even has a point, because everybody knows it's a wheelie monster, but you don't really know until you get on it and you start riding it, you know. And if you rode a bike that didn't wheelie like this, then it's gonna catch you off guard, because where you would normally just accelerate on your bike, let's say you're in first gear, you just accelerate, you know. If you're on 1,000, it might, you know, it might wheelie. But if you're on something lower cc, like my 800, it wouldn't wheelie like this, period. It would come up a little bit, but that's what that bike did, was this thing just playing around, just having a little fun. But let's see, we're gonna start off in standard. It'll wheelie in standard and A, but the way it wheelies is different. Standard to me is a little bit better to wheelie in, because throttle's just smoother. You know, it doesn't come on as abrupt. You know, it's a lot smoother. So, alright, we're gonna do one. The bike's already warmed up, tires already warmed up. I literally just got here, did a couple little wheelies, scoped it out real quick, because they don't really like us being here, but you got such a nice area, and it's not like I'm doing burnouts like the rest of these guys do. So you know, why not let me come here and do some wheelies? It is pretty bumpy, but I've been here enough, so I know the ins and outs of, you know, where to do certain things, where to not do it, you know. So let's see. First, I'm gonna start off with how well it power wheelies, and this is standard mode as well, by the way. So we're just gonna, you know, just sit here. It's nothing. First gear, especially first gear. Second, you're gonna have to coax it up or whatever, you know. So if you rev it up, you can ride it out longer in second. But you gotta, you know, you gotta pick it up a little bit, you know. But like on the street, like if you do that on the street, and you get it just right. I haven't found the sweet spot just yet, but you get it just right, and it will just keep going until you run out of RPM, you know. But alright, we're gonna do first gear again. I'm still figuring out how to shift in the wheelie. If I figure that out, yeah. Alright, so make sure nobody's coming. It's so easy. It is so easy on this thing. This thing makes you feel like a superstar, wheelie champ, whatever. And that's standard mode. Standard mode to me is safer, because it just comes on smoother. But A mode, not to say A mode is dangerous, but it just comes up more. It's like, let's do it, you know. So you'll see. It just comes up. And then you can stop, do it again, slow down. And if you hit the brake and then hit the brake and hit the throttle, oh my god, it wants to loop on you. See, we get a little slide action in. Oh, didn't leave myself room. I could have made it, didn't want to go on the grass. But yeah, well, I guess I should get kicked out now. But it's not as bad as these guys. When they didn't have that stuff here, that stuff's been here for a few months now. But when they didn't have this stuff here, you see guys were coming here and practicing going in full circles. And every now and then you come out here on the weekends, you know, you sit here long enough, somebody will come through. And they were taking it all the way around. What the heck? Wow. Yeah, it's fun. But alright, we're gonna do first gear again, another power wheelie, just to show. So let's say you just chilling, let's say you're on the street chilling, you going 25 and you used to the bike. Well, no, let's say you're not, you're just in first gear, because second gear would be a little bit too second gear isn't right. So you're just chilling, then you have an acceleration moment and you just hit it. And you see, I didn't floor it, I didn't twist it, the throttle super hard, so it didn't come up super high, but you kind of have some control over how much it wheelies, you know. If you give it a handful, she'll give you a handful. So you can kind of hear the engine, you know, how it sounds. I'm not really giving it too much. And then, alright, so let's try second gear clutch up. Second gear clutch up. So that's decent. That's not, you know, for me that's pretty good wheelie. But I know this thing could do a lot more, but that's as far as I really care to go. Let's see, get over here. You know, it just does it. It just does it. My last bike couldn't, and I don't know if it was me. I just couldn't clutch it up for the life of me. I could clutch it up maybe in first, but it power wheelied really well. But that was after I had to do sprockets to get it to do with this thing. It wasn't even anywhere near this, and I did both sprockets, front and rear. Now if I do sprockets on this, I'm only gonna do one, because this thing already wheelies insane. Actually, I'm gonna show you off a launch how much it wheelies off a launch. Because I took this thing to the drag strip a few weeks ago, and I was running the same time as my FZ8, and this is faster than the FZ8, but I just could not keep the front end down. I like a bike that wheelies a lot, but when you have the drag strip, this thing, it's a difference between a bike that wants to wheelie as you pick up speed. Let's say you're going like 50 and then it comes up, but this thing wants to come up right off the line. And you come up right off the line, you haven't even got your speed going yet to be able to get down the strip and run a good time. So you got to sit it down and then get back in the gas as quick as you can, and you do that, and then it comes back up. So, you know, I was running, I'll post that video. I got that's the next video that might come up. No, not the next one. That video is going to post before this, so whatever. So we're going to do a little launch in A mode, and I'm going to do it let's say you're at a stoplight, but imagine this is my drag strip. And actually, this is a pretty good quarter mile, except for when you get to the end, you're going to have to brake really hard. All right, let's go. So just right off idle. I think I'm just letting the clutch out too fast, but that wasn't nearly as bad as at the drag strip. And I didn't even hardly do anything. This thing is freaking insane. It still surprises me. I mean, it's only been a month, so yeah. But let's say if I get off the line a little bit. So once I knew it was gonna wheelie, so I let it ride out a little bit before I got on the gas. But let's see if I can get off the line a little bit faster without wheeling. But once again, right off idle. I'm gonna preload the clutch a little bit. You see that? What the crap? So that's it. Oh my god. This thing, It's not scary, it's like exciting. That's like, you know, like you might say you scared of something. You're not scared, you're just really excited. That's what this scary is, you know. I didn't try B mode. I didn't even think to try B mode. I should be able to launch in B mode. Let me try standard real quick, because standard, like I said before, standard is like A mode, but it's smoother. You know, you can still do a lot of the things you want to do in A mode. It's just smoother. It's not like super like let's go, you know. It's like more chill. That's why it's called standard mode. And I think from the factory they dialed it in pretty good, but I'm still going to get it flashed, because if there's a chance that it can be better, why not do it? So let's try again. Let's see, this is our start line. We use this as a start line, I think. Yep. All right, so we're gonna try to not wheelie again. Yeah. All right, that was better. But it's still wheelie right off the line, because the tire, you can use the bike kind of shifted a little bit. But let's try B mode. Let's see if it wheelies off the line in B mode, because I watched a video and a guy said, I don't know if this was for the 15s or was it 17 and up, but they said B mode actually doesn't limit power, it just limits the throttle response, really. But I did hear it was 10 less horsepower. So let's try to launch it in B mode and see what happens. I'm gonna try to give it some beans too. Oh, okay. I didn't give it a whole lot of beans, but it didn't come up. It didn't even feel like it wanted to. Even right there, it didn't feel like it wanted to. And I don't know why. I mean, I'm expecting it to wheelie, yes, but I don't ride real hard in B mode. If I got it in B mode, I'm usually chilling, you know. Because you have to press this button to put it in B mode, which means I made a decision in my head that it's chill time. It's usually when it might be like slippery or something. That's usually when I'll do it. But let's try a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna try to rev it up a little bit. Let's see. I want to get up on the tank, but this part here, it crushes your nuts, so we're not gonna do that. Preload. Oh yeah. Okay. I think when I go to the drag strip, I'm gonna use B mode. Standard, you can get away with standard, but I'm a little too throttle happy right now, you know. I've been riding for a decent amount of time, you know, but I'm just too throttle happy. I'm like, let's go. And I haven't figured out that point that you know, the clutch, between the clutch and dragging the clutch out to let the bike leave, and you know, giving it just enough throttle, because if you watch the FZ8 videos, you can hear me you know, revving it up. I'm revving it up, and then when I but watch the RPMs. When I let the clutch out, the RPMs drop. So it's like, it was no point in revving it up. But I didn't know that until I watched the footage back. That I let her cool. I'm not riding the clutch out enough. I'm here. I'm where I'm supposed to be. And that clutch also, it was really hard because I had shorty levers on that bike, and the pretty much when you moved right there, clutch is ready to go. But on this bike, clutch is ready to go out there. So FZ8, you're about here, and you feel the bike starting to move, but here you're way out here. So I'm also getting used to that, because the FZ8 wasn't like that, and it was a much easier bike to launch. It wasn't going to wheelie, so you could rev the crap out of it, but also I should have kept the stock levers or standard length levers, so that way you keep the stock bite point, so that way you can, you know, let it out. It's a little slower. I'm guessing. I'm no expert, but I'm gonna try that launch again and see if I can get it to wheelie. No, it doesn't want to. It literally doesn't want to. I bet I could. Let me see if I can power it up. B mode is like wheelie practice mode. It comes up so gently. It's like, in like A mode, you feel the power in the wheelie. You know, standard mode, same. It's not that much different. But B mode, you don't really feel the power in the wheelie. Yeah, like right there, A mode would have came up big time, but the B mode, it doesn't really. Alright, that was nice. That was nice. Alright, that was a good one. So it will still do it like I said. It just has a, it's almost like B mode has built-in wheelie control, but really low grade wheelie control, because it's still wheel wheelie. And I don't know wheelie control, if wheelie control, I mean, I guess good, really good, you know, like a Ducati or a H2 or something, because that, you know, bikes like that with big power like that, where they're pretty much gonna wheelie all the time. But I'm gonna try clutch up, and because B mode is so not scary, I'm gonna try first. Let's see, rev it up to 4. Yeah, it really doesn't want to do it. It really doesn't want to do it. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, doesn't want to. So, and just to prove that point, I'm gonna put it in standard, not A. Oh, that is a big bolt. That is a big bolt. I'm glad I didn't hit that. I'm gonna clutch up first, standard mode. So you see, it snatched it up. Oh my God. This bike is scary, but it's exciting. Uh-oh, I can't help it. I can't help it. Right? Standard mode wheelies well, smoother. A mode really wheelies really well. I wouldn't say it's jerky, but it's more snatchy. It looks like it wants to put you on your butt. And B mode will wheelie, but you gotta kind of force it to. You know, that's not what it wants to do. It wants to chill. You know, it wants to keep you on the road. B mode is safe mode. That's what they should have called it. Safe mode. Standard should have been normal bike mode, and then A mode should have been I'm trying to kill you mode, because everything it does in A mode is like, let's go, let's do it, come on, you know, like. So I'm gonna wrap this one up because I'm really off track, and that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one later.